Hi guys, welcome back. It's Tommy as I'm continuing here with the IEM Katowice cast here 2022. Finally some recent replays here for you guys from February, from the end of February, as we have a great engagement here in between South Korea and South Korea. So both players from South Korea here, as we have spawning in the lower left in the red, it is Creator, and his opponent here in the upper right, a veteran actually from Starcraft 2. It is DRG. So yeah, South Korea versus South Korea here, as the first overlord is already moving out. We also see the first annoyance being moved out here by Creator. Of course, many Protoss do like to do this just to annoy the Zerg here, just to not allow him to place his expansion. Or is he going to be in time here? Actually, yes. Interesting, DRG just decides to ignore here. He could have put his expansion there, but yeah, I'm sure he knows exactly what he's doing. So yeah, DRG with a fast expansion. Let's check his main. No spawning pool, no gas yet. Pretty much the same open up here like we've seen in Hero versus a Laser on that first game here from IEM Katowice, which has also been casted here on this channel. You also see the gas first here for Creator. There is his gateway, so he's very likely also going to transition into a fast expansion with a cybernetic score. Yeah, so the pretty standard stuff. There's that gas, there's that spawning pool. So the pretty same build order like we've seen from Laser and Hero. But this is, of course, you can even see it here, DRG and Creator, even though those build orders are perfectly similar to what we've seen in game number 1 here on this channel. So yeah, first overlord is very likely also going to get parked here into this position, just to give him a vision of what exactly Creator is up to. And we're also going to see like what exactly Creator will be doing. Is it going to be once again a sky toss strategy like we've seen from Hero? Some adepts could also be a strong strategy, also seen in many previous replays from carriers later on. And the same can be said here for DRG. What exactly is he going to be doing? He's going to be early on aggressive with some Zerglings, with some queens. We're going to finally see a Night Swarm here. It could be a possibility, Mutalisk, and so on. Yeah, let's just see. The first warp gateway is being also researched here, or did he just cancel that? There's that adapt here. Let's just check that. Main 2 gas into a Stargate. So once again we have a Stargate here. So we are very likely going to see the first Void Ray, or are we going to see the first Oracle? Of course, many Protoss like to go there for that first Void Ray, just to kill those overlords early on here. Oracles could also be an option here for him, just to snipe those workers. And of course DRG should react really nice with mass queens, with some spores, as both players are just currently preparing their macro game here. We are closing in at the 5-minute mark, and let's just check. It's actually going for a Void Ray here, so first Void Ray should be out really soon here for Creator, just to snipe here this overlord. Some Zerglings are also out here for DRG, perhaps to deal some damage, but the walling is now being completed here for Creator. And there's that warp gate here finally being researched by the Protoss player. Overlord already tries to run away here, but the Void Ray should follow really soon. There it is, I can see that shade here for him. And yeah, the Void Ray, of course, a little bit slower here, but he might escape now. There it is. Where Adapt also might try to kill some of those Zerglings here. There comes that Void Ray, so the first Zergling has fallen, and the Overlord has also fallen here, as we have 2 kills here for this Void Ray. And let's just see, and there it is indeed a Oracle now, so the Void Ray into Oracle, pretty standard. Let's just check the Zerg. There's that Spore. I believe he's going to place Spores all over his expansions here. He also has a nice number of queens in here, so yeah. In comes the first Oracle. Let's just see if Creator is going to make something happen here. 1 queen here, and 1 spore, so this should be okay here for him to hold. There's also same amount here of queen and 1 spore. Pretty nice defenses here by DRG early on, playing really nicely back. And at the same time, once again, the Protoss decides to expand here while his Oracle here is just into position. But hold on, he might snipe here 1 drone or 2, so DRG not paying attention a little bit. This could have been a snap. That 1 drone has fallen. Pretty good engagement here early on with this Oracle, as the Oracle is going to be shifted here away but he might try to kill another worker here, or is he? Indeed, he's going to actually place a stasis ward now, and even trapping some of those drones. 2 drones have been trapped here. Not that much, no more energy actually here for this Oracle. Pretty nice harassment early on here by the Protoss, as many more Zerglings are now coming in here through. I noticed that DRG has way more Zerglings that Elaser had in game number 1, so he have tried to make something happen, but the adept count is also very high here for the Protoss. Now some adepts are moving forward, they might snipe once again some workers. Let's just see if something is going to happen. The Void Ray is retreating, DRG also deciding to take here this expansion. In come the 2 adepts, but there's also 2 defenses here. Even some Zerglings of course are going to immediately surround here those Zerglings. So yeah, pretty nice defensive gameplay here by DRG as he's preparing his units. But look at that, we actually have a fleet of Phoenixes now, so some overlords might be into trouble. Is he going to target those overlords here? None of them in here, so he's heading straight towards those drones. 2 drones, 3 drones. Nice job here being done by the Protoss player. 5 drones being killed, and he didn't lose any Phoenix here, just a little bit of his shield. So great job here by Creator early on, already sniping here 5 drones, and that Oracle has also sniped 1 drone. So, and now he might even trying to snipe here some overlords, but Queens should be in position to heal, but they're a little bit late, so even an overlord is being killed here. So DRG needs to be more careful. Really nice harassment here by the Protoss player. Mass Phoenixes, so interesting job here as he's trying to kill another overlord here. DRG should heal of course those overlords. Sadly for him, he did lose a second overlord, even now once again losing some of those drones. So those Phoenixes, really great option here for the Protoss. Really nice strategy here by him. And yeah, he's just going to fly over, but so many workers and so many overlords have been killed. So these Phoenixes have done a really nice job. They even might snipe once again some workers in here. So great harassment here indeed it is for the Protoss. Still on 5 Phoenixes, making so much damage here, so much happening. And at the same time, sorry about this one, I did not see this happen. Perhaps this Oracle has once again killed anything, but he's also placing once again a stasis trap. Great multitask here once again by the Protoss here with his sky toss strategy here. As once again another overlord, and yet another overlord could be sniped here. No, hold on, this one is actually being saved. So yeah, still those Phoenixes are really fast here for the Protoss, as they will be once again damaging so much here of DRG. Once again a overlord has been killed, and finally 1 Phoenix has fallen here for him. But we also have corruptors now, and we this time it is of course time for Creator to retreat. Hold on, he's actually coming here with his reinforcements. A strong push here by him. He has Immortals, he has Zealots with legs upgrade, and DRG only has those Queens with those Zerglings in here, but now they're just being surrounded here by those stasis fields. So it's actually 4 Immortals here, such a strong unit early on to have, and with those Zealots in the front, they will deal so much damage. Some Roaches are there, but Immortals the perfect counter towards those Roaches. And he even snapped here this one expansion by DRG. So DRG already in some serious trouble. At the same time, some damage is being dealt here. We have those Corruptors vomiting here onto this Nexus. He might snipe this Nexus, but no, hold on, incoming Phoenixes here for Creator. So such a great move here by him, and he even expanded here into this location. So yeah, Creator with an early strong start here against his opponent, against DRG. So he did take some damage, but in the end, remember, he did snipe this expansion, and those Immortals really strong early on, especially against all of those units. We do have some Ravagers now here, and yeah, the high ground is for the Protoss. So the Zerg should retreat here a little bit or find another position. We have some Archons now, mass Ravagers and Roaches. Phoenixes are taking some out of the game. Immortals get some good connections here. So many workers here, so many units here for the Zerg. But at the same time, there's already 4 Archons here, and even so many Immortals in the back. They're just not being touched because all of those Zealots in the front are taking all of the damage here for the Protoss. One weapons upgrade is also it is here as the Archons, perfect here to counter those Ravagers. Same can be said here for the Immortals. Such a strong army here for the Protoss. 6 Immortals here. He's going to dodge all of those fireballs here from those Ravagers as the Zealots are moving here forward once again to get killed, but to allow that really massive damage dealers in the back as more and more reinforcements are pouring in here for the Protoss. More and more Zealots, and yes, this has to be of course the GG here for the DRG. Sadly for him, he did get so much harassment here early on with those Phoenixes. Those Phoenixes really hurting him a lot. 10 drones and even around 5 Overlords have been killed. Of course, with that early handicap, this was Creator's game here to win. Let's just jump straight into game number 2. There it is on Berlingrade. Interesting name here, just like the capital from Serbia. It is Berlingrade. Interesting name. So let me just choose the production tab once again, as we are spawning here in the lower right in the blue it is DRG, and in the upper left in the red it is Creator. So 1-0 here for Creator against his opponent. Yeah, let's see what exactly is he going to be doing now. Is it going to be once again that Skytoss strategy? Is he going for that adept push like Hero has shown us? And what is going to DRG be doing against that early harassment? Is he somehow going to adapt? Is he going to be the one to be more strongly harassful here against his opponent, perhaps with some mass Zerglings? Perhaps mass Hydras would have also been a nice counter against those Phoenixes, but those Phoenixes really so fast, so it's very hard here for any Zerg to counter it. Again, fast expansion it is going to be. No buildings yet, but I'm pretty sure he's going to continue with gas into spawning pool. And we also have the first gateway here out, so pretty much the same build order here by both players, just like in game number 1. In comes the probe, there's that gas, should be followed up by a spawning pool. And yeah, there's the spawning pool. So the probe sees everything here for the Creator. He knows what he is up to, so it's exactly why he's staying back. And he's very likely going to continue here with an expansion on his own. So yeah, there it is. Really nice job here. But yeah, let's just see how the tactics are going to change here for both players. What exactly is Creator preparing here against his opponent? Is it going to be once again a high toss strategy, or is he going early on for something else? We are about to find out really soon. And yeah, gas is being mined for both players. Spawning pool should be ready really soon. So yeah, the pretty standard stuff. There comes that Overlord once again getting parked here. Sees the same build order here for the Protoss. Should be able to see the expansion really soon. And the question is, what exactly is Creator, like I told you, preparing here? Is he going to once again hide a Stargate in the back? There is that gateway being researched, warp gate being researched. Be curious to see what exactly he's going for, as we do see some drones being transferred here by DRG. There's that second expansion. Yes, once again is going to be a Stargate. So Stargate it is once again. First building here, first strong building here for the Protoss. Once again, we're perhaps going to see a harassment, but it is going to be Void Ray first into Oracle, and then Phoenixes. And look at that one Zergling even make it here almost through. So DRG could go actually into mass Zerglings. He could snipe here this pylon. It would be very strong move. He could also snipe here this pylon on power here, the Stargate. Let's just see what his options are going to be, but at the same time he has to of course prepare those defenses at home against all of those air units here from the Protoss, as we're closing that 5-minute mark here. Yeah, let's just check. Is it going to be as Void Ray first here for the Protoss? Very likely going to continue into a Oracle, or is he? There we have the Twilight Council, so it might be an upgrade here for those adepts. Might be a push, adept push, just like Hero did against Laser. We are about to find out really soon here. Yeah, so still 3 base Zerg here. Let's check those workers really quick. 36 workers versus 33. More workers here actually for the Protoss, interesting enough here against his opponent. I'm pretty sure that DRG should continue here to follow up with some workers of his own. He's just checking here this expansion. Void Ray is out. Wall-in has perfectly on time being completed here for the Protoss. And yeah, then more and more units, sorry, more and more gateways are being produced here. So nice strategy this time for the Protoss. It should be mass adepts here against his opponent. Question is, does DRG know this? Of course, doesn't know this, so he has to be guessing if it is going to be once again mass phoenixes against him. But no, from the looks of it, it's actually going to be mass adepts here with those glaives being upgraded here. There is that expansion here, only one adept here being defending here this expansion. So yeah, those Zerglings could have actually, with that speed, have actually done some damage here, but in the end DRG is retreating, and that speed now should be anytime completed. Actually, this being completed here, so yeah, in comes DRG once again, moving here forward, but those adepts pretty much on a very nice defensive gameplay here by him. More and more adepts are being now produced here by the Protoss. The waves should be finished really soon, and this looks like a strong push out here for Creator. Mass adepts it is, even this expansion is finished. Going to leave very likely here the Void Ray at home, and in comes that push. But DRG has some queens, he has some Zerglings. Let's check if this is going to work out here for Creator. No prism here for him, just like Hero did against the laser. He's just going straight into those units. Or is he going to shade in? Yes, indeed, he's going to shade in, and already killing so many drones here. 9 drones have been already killed here for him, as once again he might try to shade here out, or is he going straight for those drones? Perhaps once again even the Zerglings are now taking damage. So much splash damage, so much good damage is being dealt here. 14-15 drones have been killed here as he's once again shading out left and right here. Great stuff here by the Protoss. He might lose, but hold on, those drones are heading straight towards those adepts here, and 22 drones have been killed. I think that those adepts could even now fall because their mission has been completed. So much economic damage being dealt. Even those adepts here are also denying the mining time here for DRG. So DRG early on in some serious trouble. Only at 33 workers here, taking so much economic damage here. So really great handicap here for him. And the next wave of adepts is coming here through. Let's just see, he's going for the high ground. No, he's just going back as DRG is trying to move here forward with some queens. His creep spread is pretty good, so he's trying to attack here the expansion point, but some cannons are already being produced here by the Protoss, and those cannons look like they're just going to finish exactly in time here. There's just a couple of queens here for DRG. The Void Rays are in position, they do so much good damage here. Some Zealots are also coming in here, so and the Adepts are coming in from the back. Not that much of a strong attack here for DRG, and sadly for him he has to of course GG out as the Adepts would have come here from the back. So great once again timing push here from the Protoss. Really great job here by him. The Protoss showing us the strengths of the Adepts early on. Very great harassment, very nice job. So yeah guys, once again I hope you enjoyed this series. Like I told you, I will be casting all of those games from the IEM Katowice 2022 on this channel. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's not Starcraft Broodwar, but it's still very good content here for you guys. So yeah, thank you guys once again for watching. This is Tommy signing out.